Hey guys, we're going to throw the 6x6 on the trailer. We got some very, very exciting news today. Things finally went through. We didn't want to announce until we knew 100% everything went through. So we're going to load up the 6x6, strap her down. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay boys, we made it out here. This is a big announcement. We bought 160 acres of land. Woohoo! And there's an old yard site on it. And I guess I never just really looked close. We were just, you know, obviously super pumped about the land, and we kind of picked out where our building site's gonna be, and we never really looked at this yard site, but man, I guess all this stuff comes with it. We got a couple granaries. We got a couple things that we got to plow down. Look at this old baby. Imagine getting some solid axles out of that, making a crawler out of this. Flat deck. Frick yeah, old International 350. All kinds of plows and discs. We never looked at any of this stuff. What is this? We got some special home brew. Ooh, creepy. This will be the guest house at Ostacruiser Acres. You know, it's a little drafty, but it's quaint, rustic. Some barn swallow nests left behind. So yeah, anyways, maybe we got a couple ice racers out here. Wonder if this thing will fire up. It was last registered in 2008, so might have been sitting for a while. Wouldn't that be funny if that thing fired up? Little shed. So yeah, basically, I think most of this is just gonna get bulldozed down and cleaned up. Little cultivator. The old heavy Chevy. Wonder if that baby runs. It's even got the farm plates on it. Oh, you have to go to the back to see when it was last registered. Look at this little garage here. Oh yeah. Sherp storage. Holy, big furnace in here.
These cool doors.
Oh wow.
Those are going somewhere.
Neato.
Like sliding?
It's this whole front was added on. Like you see, this is the old,
This is the doors.
and this whole front's added on.
The doors.
Oh, cool.
See the hinges?
Neato.
This cable, I'm gonna go to refinish it.
This looks like we need a little re-roofing maybe. Oh, pressure washer, guaranteed that's broken.
You just want to pass a road chiller too.
Oh yeah. Sweet rototiller. What are those things called? Aaron dock chairs? I don't know. Pretty freaking cool though. Like I said, I can't believe we never really looked around, but
Hey.
we looked around the property lot, just not this. Oh, hello.
Hello?
You guys remember these phones? You remember dialing phones like that? I remember that.
This is what I remember.
Yeah.
Sit on the floor.
Yeah.
You could just get the line floor.
Well, that's pretty cool. So anyways, we're gonna unload,
Okay, let's bring in a fender and then we'll walk through that little hole.
yeah, we'll unload the 6x6, and we brought the plow just in case, but there's dick all for snow here, so we won't worry about the plow. We'll take the plow off and we'll go for a little cruise. Man, the possibilities, I'm telling you, man, I'm so freaking excited. We got a lot of ravines on this property, a lot of big hills. We are gonna make the coolest short track racetrack you've ever seen. Okay, we'll go for a cruise. All right, we're at the house.
And a bat.
And a bat. Maybe that's to keep intruders out. You guys ever remember smashing golf balls?
Out.
Ever remember smashing golf balls with aluminum bat? That was fun. We grew up on a farm, so for us, man, this is just awesome. Look at this thing.
Hey, and hey, look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
3/8 ratchet. Like we really got everything here.
Holy!
A whole set. You can't even lift that one, it's so big.
No.
Okay, let's go in the frickin' house already. Look at where the lock is. And then someone booted in where the hinge is. Do you see this here?
Shh, didn't see that.
See this here?
Yeah, I see that.
Lock. Still locked.
Look at this.
Hinges.
This is asbestos.
No. Maybe. Oh, it's so dark in here.
Like
So
what
dark.
is shit.
Well,
Oh my god, is that all poop?
hey, you could use this door for something.
That's all poop in there.
Yeah, pigeon, sparrows, barn swallows. Hey, I think this freezer still works. Sweet. Oh, it's pretty rusty. Oh, that would not be good. Well, she's a little dark in here, boys. I'm not sure this video is going to turn out. I said we were going to go look at the rest of the property, but this house kind of... We got a skylight out here. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is going to be the bed and breakfast portion of the property. Beautiful curtains, drapes, you might call them. Just a huge gas line. All right. Okay. Is that the Titanic? Oh, I wish I had a key. That looks like a good lock. Okay, let's continuing on. So the front part, actually the neighbor was leasing it. So the front part is farmed. So got lots of big open area for a track, for parking, for camping, for whatever. And then where we're gonna build is back there on that big hill overlooking the big ravines. So that's where we're gonna go right now. Oh my God, hopefully that's not all blurry. Sorry if it was. Called little things on top of the roof. Dormers, kind of funny. They're like little tiny houses.
They look like bird houses.
Okay. Generally, fields are pretty flat, so we're gonna rip across and hike here.
Just kind of like looks a little bit. I never even knew there was a building there too. It's not building. Or was. Man, is that ever dilapidated now? Barely left. Now look at how big this ravine goes. Don't forget his cattle fence is here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go around. Can't see.
So we're hoping in the spring, this will all fill up and be full of water.
He said it does, right? Kind of.
Oh, this is gonna be
this
pretty
is
crazy.
really deep. I don't know. That's,
There's like humongous
no,
washouts.
that's huge. Yeah, and there's like logs across there.
This is Sherp territory.
Yeah. This is undiscovered territory for a little while here. It's cold out. Oh my gosh. It's deep. Deep. Ah!
Oh, easy.
6 by 6.
This looks pretty good from outside. You should go
Deep
video.
6. How about I'll drive and you just do it?
Okay.
I'm just going straight, right?
Yeah. Oh, so blurry. Oh, no problem. So yeah, we're hoping, you know, there's a way to kind of alter the stream so this whole kind of ravine bottom fills up, but we'll see. Hopefully we get lots of snow, because usually the bottom of this ravine would be like 10 feet deep of snow. So I'll do a little spotting here. Perfect. Straighten your wheels. Yeah, buddy. It's kind of a little bit more difficult too because the snow kind of hides stumps and crap. Mrs. Austin don't care. Okay, so we're on the backside of this big ravine now. Getting over to where we're gonna build is kind of the top of that hill up there. So those trees over there is where we were. That's where the old yard site is. So that's where power has to come. It has to come from there all the way underground, under this ravine, up to that hill. And gas, we got really lucky with natural gas. The pipeline goes right across the property. So natural gas is, comparatively speaking, it's very cheap. At our last property, if you guys remember that other video, we looked at that one property, it was $90,000 plus taxes just to get gas to that property. So that was one of the main reasons we didn't go ahead with that one. Even though it had some really nice campsites and it had a few nice features, this one kind of is going to be a lot easier to build on, just with power and gas being so close and having, you know, a whole quarter section, bit more trees, a lot of really cool ravines, places to do some really cool events. So okay, we'll cruise up this hill, go check out the build site. Okay, so I'm in the box of the 6x6 and we're kind of up on the top of the hill, and this is, I think, where we decided where we're going to build. So we're going to do a 40 by 100 shop with living quarters inside. So the last 20 by 40 of it will be like a house, like a one bedroom, you know, one bedroom, one bath kind of little house built inside the shop, and then the main shop will be 40 by 80. So we're gonna do that, I think, over here, and then hopefully in a year we'll be able to begin construction on a house, and we'll put a house here. So you'll drive up the hill, that's where the driveway will be there. He'll drive up the hill to the house, and then the shop will be over here, I think. Tentatively, plans can change. But anyways, we kind of picked this hill because you got a really nice view here. You got a nice view of the ravine there, and then the Garden River is right there. So you got a cute little kind of view of the river there too. So that's pretty sweet. So you can kind of see how much room we had to play with 160 acres, man. You could do the coolest tracks. We got a whole bunch of bush on that side of the property, so you can do all sorts of stuff in there. We've got a couple of really nice, cool ravines, which usually those drift in, you know, 10 feet deep with snow. So we'll be able to get all kinds of stuff stuck in there once we get some snow, actual snow. So yeah, it's pretty dang exciting, guys. We took a look at the property and we got a kind of a really special feeling kind of right away. And just thought, you know what, this is the one. And then it worked out with the power being at the yard site, the gas running across the property, everything just kept working out. So we're totally excited. We're gonna start as soon as we can in the spring. Hopefully it's not a super wet, messy spring. Hopefully it dries up quick and we can start getting trucks in here. We got to build up the road a little bit. The road's a little, you know, kind of just like a turkey trail right now. So build that up in, get some equipment in here, shave off the top of this hill, get our building sites prepped, and then get that shop going, man. So our plan is to, like right now we live at the lake. Our plan is to move into the shop, into the living quarters in the shop, get all of our stuff out of the lake because the garage is packed. So much junk and stuff. So get all that out of there, declutter, move it all here to the shop, get everything put away, sorted, and then put our place up for sale there. So it shows really good and it's not really cluttered, and hopefully it sells quick, and then, like I said, then the following year maybe we can start on our house out here. But for the meantime, We're totally gonna be living in the shop. Wake up at 4 in the morning, go do some burnouts in the garage with the go-kart or whatever you want. So we're totally freaking excited, boys, and excited just to rip around on our own property. You know, like I said, you got 160 acres. You could build a hell of a short track race course. We could do flat drags, we could do mud drags, we can do like a team style mud race event like we did in Russia. You know, down in here, if it gets really wet in the spring, we can do like, you know, basically to the end of the ravine, turn around and come back. Teams of 3 with 3 helpers. I mean teams of 6, 3 riders, 3 helpers. So all kinds of really cool stuff. Possibilities are just endless when you grab a chunk of property. So, and another cool thing too is talking with a couple landowners around here. There's a few other quarter sections for sale. So definitely room for improvement, not improvement, for expansion is what I'm looking for. So definitely room for expansion in the future. So, but for right now, this is what we're going to start with. They got a little ribbon tied here. This is where we got the power quoted to. So just to give us a rough estimate. If you guys are curious, it's pretty crazy, but there's the yard site right there. That's where the power is. And to trench it from there to there is $25,000. Oh man, I almost crapped my pants when I heard that, but we got really lucky with the gas. The gas was pretty cheap, so you know, it is what it is. We got to do a well, fix up the road, get the kind of build sites prepped. So all these extra expenses, but if you're kind of prepared for them, they're not so bad. We're not completely naive about the build, but we're pretty naive. So we're still in getting the quotes process for the building. So we got a couple different companies working on quotes. So yeah, all in all, basically we're freaking super pumped, man. It's gonna be very exciting. We're in a really quiet area. Like we're over a quarter mile away from the grid road, and the next road is over half a quarter and another quarter back again. So we're literally kind of in the middle of the country. Some really nice big hills on the other side of the Garden River there. Gorgeous out here. So quiet, so peaceful, and we're not going to ruin that. We're not going It's still going to be quiet and peaceful when we move out here. We'll make sure we got sound deadening on the walls inside the shop. Okay, we're going to throw up the drone and do a little fly around and kind of get an overhead view of everything.